that the election is 3 weeks away from today, so vote early if you can. And if you're not voting early, make sure to have a plan on election day. It's coming right up. Okay, ladies, let's get right into some girl chat. Senator Kamala Harris is making history as the first ever Jamaican, Indian, Asian woman to be nominated for vice president. However, a new report by the Times Up Now, that's an organization, they said that they're pointing out that 25% of Senator Harris's media coverage has been sexist or racist. Among the racist and sexist language used against her, the report found that the angry black woman stereotype was used often, and she was also described as uncooperative or ambitious. Megyn Kelly even scolded Kamala for making faces during last week's Democratic debate, and a frequent Fox News guest, Harlan Hill, was dropped by the channel after he sent out a tweet that is now deleted, but he basically described her as being an insufferable bitch. Now, it's important to realize that out of all of our presidents, you know, the major parties that we've only had 4 women to run in the major party categories. That's Geraldine Ferraro, Sarah Palin, Hillary Clinton, and now Kamala Harris. Why is it that a strong woman is seen as a threat by those that are accustomed to power? And also, is Kamala Harris's, is she being covered differently because she's a black woman?
Absolutely. Absolutely she is, Lonnie. I mean, anytime you hear, first of all, a woman is too aggressive, too ambitious, all those things. The president has called her mean and nasty. And when it's a black woman, it's even more. We have to walk the line, and it's like people are waiting to call us out. They're waiting to call us these, you know, to put these adjectives in front of us, not looking at her qualifications, not looking at her intellect, not looking at what she's been able to do as a senator, right? They don't look at any of that. It's just they want to label us. They want to label us all the time. I know for me, when I was my first season of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, I made a conscious effort, not only just to be me, but to make sure that no one can label me as a black angry woman, because that's the first thing they want to do. When it comes to Kamala Harris, they are focusing, when they're talking about her, they go gender, they go race, they go these nasty adjectives. But for men, if a man is strong, if a man is, you know, powerful, it's regarded as the right thing to be, the right thing to do. And I think the leader, Megyn Kelly, should shut up. Because she, of all people, should know what it's like to be attacked just for being a woman. So the fact that she didn't rally against Kamala Harris shows you who she is, and I am done with her.
And that's why she lost her show. And that's why we can always depend on her to say some disparaging remarks about other women. I don't think she's a woman's woman to start with. And again, she's just always politically, like, she just can't get it right. So, girl, bye.
Right. Okay.
You know, I think when we talk about Kamala came on the show here last season. I found her to be very warm, very enchanting. It's just unfortunate that even during the debate that she could not be herself. And that women, I feel like, for some reason, can't be themselves. If they want to make a face, let them make a face. If they want to, you know, do a little side eye, do a side eye. But it's just unfortunate that they can't really be themselves.
And at the same time, ladies, let's really think about this. Are we really surprised by these numbers that Lonnie gave us? I mean, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, God rest her soul, literally spent her entire life to just recently fighting for the equalities of women that we still have in broken, dusty laws today. And not only that, but this just gives us a small little, actually with statistics and numbers, a small scope of what it's like in the political area for women. Think about all the other areas of the workplace where women face this type of judgment. And by the way, even if a woman did have a certain type of facial expression, what does that say about her actual qualifications for the job?
Right.
What does that actually speak to the actual position of the job? Where are we to judge a person's expressions and have that do anything with whether or not they can help in our country?
Trump has made plenty of faces. Look at that one. He makes them all the time. I also want to point out, ladies, that all countries that have had female leaders in the world have the lowest COVID-19 numbers. That's Germany, Taiwan, New England, New Zealand, Iceland. It's just great. So there's something to say that women can lead, women can be leaders, and also this talk about I want to say this real quickly, Kamala's record as being a prosecutor. Yeah. Please study the facts about that. Please understand that what Trump put on this weekend, it wasn't even the year that she was attorney general. It was it was someone else that was attorney general. She wasn't attorney general in California until 2011. And the numbers they're putting out actually show that her numbers were lower for incarcerating black men. And please go to the Biden-Harris website and understand what their plan is for this country. If you really want to know what they're about, because people keep asking about black agendas, women's agendas, all of that, go to the website and read it. And read Trump's plan. Go to his website too. You guys, I keep saying it, I'm going to keep saying it to the election. You guys want to sit here, you can surf the web, you can look at all these blog sites, go to these websites and understand what people are doing for your future.
I agree with you, Lonnie. See it for yourself. See it for yourself, and then you can make the right decision for you. All right, I have to bring this up. There's someone who will be voting in the upcoming election for the first time. NBA superstar Shaquille O'Neal. In a recent episode in the big podcast with Shaq, 48-year-old revealed that he has never voted before this year. Wow. Isn't that shocking? I was really surprised by it. I'm glad he didn't feel ashamed and saying it, but my takeaway was he didn't vote for Barack. That was, to me, when I know I was even more proud to vote. So the fact that he didn't do it then, he's doing it now, which hooray. But I think I'm really surprised that he hadn't done it until now. What do you guys think about that?
I'm with you, Garcelle. I was absolutely befuddled over such a big election year for anybody black. But at the same time, there are many people that are just like Shaq. Many people who have never voted. I don't even know if they're still going to vote now.
Way more common.
We're constantly fighting for people, at the age of 18, people who are over the age of 50. We're still battling this. So, hey, if it means him admitting this will get somebody else to get off their butt and vote, amazing. Let's do so.
I agree.
One thing I have a problem with is why voting is not mandatory. And to be even more specific, not only do I wish it was mandatory, but I wish voting was taught in school. Why is it that we have the option to learn about obtaining our driver's license and the rules of the road, but we don't learn how powerful our voice is, so that you should look forward to it when you turn 18, the same way you look forward to getting your driver's license at 16. This needs to be taught in school.
Agree.
I think it should be taught in school, but I don't think it should be mandatory, because we're still a free country and it's a democracy. If we were forcing people, then it wouldn't really be a democracy. But I want to also show that, I also want to say that a lot of, it's the right, and that's why we keep talking about it. But Jeannie, also a lot of black people have felt disenfranchised, and they've been feeling disenfranchised for years. So that's the reason I'm going back to the Shaq of why maybe Shaq never felt like he needed to vote, or that people were actually speaking towards him. Jamel Hill put out a tweet, and she applauded Shaq for admitting publicly that he was voting for the first time, because by doing this is going to encourage other people. Also, there are also some other first-time people that are voting. Mike Tyson, Snoop Dogg, they announced that they will be voting for the first time. So people are coming out, people are making it known, and they're realizing how important, especially this vote is. So I applaud people, and let's not shame them.
I agree. Let's not shame them, but also black men historically have voted less than black women. So now that these guys are coming out, it's going to help other guys say, I want to be able to vote as well. So I'm really excited about that.